ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೂ ಕಲಾ ಪೋಷಕರಿಗೂ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾದ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. I am Rajni.
I am Prerna. A very warm welcome to one and all present here on this beautiful evening. We will be your host for this evening, filled with art, tradition and culture.
To the people from the snow-filled valleys of Kashmir, where greetings bloom like chinar leaves, Kosh Amdeed.
Namaskar. आप सबका यहाँ हार्दिक स्वागत है. To the people from the heart of India, Madhya Pradesh, where warmth meets simplicity. Here hospitality is spoken not just in words, but expressed as an emotion.
Namaskar. Sarvancha Hardik Swagat. To the people from the land of rhythm and resilience, Maharashtra. Every greeting here carries the pulse of tradition.
Namaskaram. Yellavarakku Swagatam. To everyone from the serene shores of Kerala, where greetings are as graceful as the swaying coconut palms.
And now the breeze turns from the western Ghats to the mighty Brahmaputra of Assam, rising in celebration. Namaskar, apnu lok bahut bahut swagatam. Here, every welcome is woven with tradition and joy.
And as we return to the vibrant hearts of Karnataka, home to rich art and timeless grace, Namaskara! Ellarigu hridayapurvaka swagata suswagata. Across different languages, across different regions and across traditions, today we celebrate one unified voice of art that represents India through Kaladwani 2.0.
Infosys Foundation, the philanthropic and CSR arm of Infosys, in collaboration with Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Bengaluru, is organizing the second edition of Kaladwani, Echoes of India's Art and Culture, a festival celebrating India's rich folk and tribal heritage.
We have 200 plus artisans lined up to showcase more than 50 traditional art forms, including Theyyam, Lavani, Bihu, Norata dance, Rof, and much more. So we are offering immersive experiences in music, dance, craft, and local cuisine, along with hands-on workshops in traditional art forms like Warli and Gond art, and performances by our renowned artists. Kaladwani seeks to deepen appreciation of India's folk and tribal art traditions, to create platforms for traditional artisans and actively engage youth, art enthusiasts and broader public in preserving the national cultural heritage. This festive underscores Infosys Foundation's broader mission of creating social impact through initiatives that supports art, culture, education and community development, fostering pride in India's diverse heritage. Ladies and gentlemen, with immense pride and joy, we welcome you all to the second edition of Kaladwani, Echoes of Indian Art and Culture.
This partnership between Infosys Foundation and BVB is heading towards successful 3 decades. And can we have a big round of applause for this successful partnership, please? Thank you. Nagari drums are traditional kettle-shaped percussion instruments used across India. Known for their loud and resonant sound, historically they were played during royal announcements, temple rituals, and folk celebrations to signal authority, festivity, and divine presence. Even today, they remain a vibrant symbol of cultural heritage and ceremonial energy. Let's begin Kaladwani, Echoes of India's Art and Culture with Nagari.
We'll start the inauguration once all the guests are on the dais. So now we welcome our guests to please take your seats on the dais.
We now request Padma Shri Dr. H. Sudarshan, founder and honorary secretary, Karuna Trust, dedicated to rural development in the states of Karnataka and Arunachal Pradesh, for an inaugural speech, and requesting all of the dignitaries to assemble on the dais. Thank you.
ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ನೆರೆದಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೂ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾದ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. We just gave a brief introduction of Nagari, so let's inaugurate this program by beating the Nagari which is placed on the dais.
Let's also accompany this Nagari with your own claps, please. Come on, we can get some more energy.
We understand it's an afternoon, but please show us some energy.
Wow.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Let's hear it for Dr. Sudarshan. Let's keep the applause running. We have the organizers here, the makers of this Kaladhwani.
Team, this wouldn't have been possible without them, so please, let's hear more. Thank you. Thank you. Please take your seat.
To formally inaugurate, we would like to have Dr. Sudarshan to address us.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, all my tribal family come from 6 different states, and the organizers of this meeting of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan and Infosys Foundation. It's a great joy to be in the midst of you this afternoon. I have worked with the tribal people. I started in Biligiri Rangan Hills with the Soliga tribes, then moved on to the other tribes in Karnataka. Now we also work in Arunachal Pradesh, the Nishi tribes and others. Then Assam also, we have a boat clinic which goes around the tribal hamlets providing treatment. Also work in Nagaland and Meghalaya. We also work in Orissa. So basically, I'm not new to this. I'm delighted that all the tribal people from various parts of India have come together, come here, and you will be delighting the various people interested in arts with your wonderful tribal art. My own journey towards the tribal culture, I was born and brought up in Bangalore in a village, and then moved on to BR Hills in 1981. So last 44 years I have been working for the tribal people. The rich culture of the tribal people fascinated me. I just want to tell you one story of how I got into tribal culture. Being brought up in Bangalore, if the rain comes, it was a nuisance for my evening cricket. That was my attitude towards rain. But when I went to tribal area, the pre-monsoon rains, the rain dance, which is there in most of the tribal culture, I felt like singing and dancing with them in the rain dance. Secondly, we have a big champak tree in Biligiri Rangan Hills. The Soligas worship that champak tree. They sing, they dance, they cook food and share that food with everybody. And when they go back, they are energized by hugging the tree. I thought it was a superstition, but I found my right brain started developing. I can also now feel the energy from the big champak tree, which is traditional amongst the Soliga tribes. There are many such examples. We need to promote that, and national integration is taking place. No more tribals are in isolation. But I believe in not homogenization of culture. We have to preserve the unique diversity of these rich cultures we have. And we need to enhance it and see that the mainstream culture doesn't overshadow their unique culture they have. And these are all the efforts to preserve the tribal culture. And I am very happy. Unfortunately, I cannot speak in the languages, even in Hindi. Otherwise, I would have been more responsive to the tribal people who have come here. But for others, it's a great joy to be in the midst of these people. Lot of work. Thanks to the organizers of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan for taking this point and bringing them all the way from Jammu and Kashmir to here. Actually, Jammu and Kashmir also, we wanted to start primary healthcare in Kashmir area, but unfortunately it didn't take place. But I am delighted to see them here. This is the true national integration which is happening, bringing all of them here and doing it. I will not bore you with the more big talks. Let us see that culture and dance, and I will stop at this. Thank you. Thank Bharatiya Vidya people to inviting me. I am not very good at art, but I can appreciate it, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to meet them here, all the 6 states people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Sudarshan. I think you took us from Bangalore to Bilgiri Hills and then spoke about national integration. A big round of applause to him. And his work is tremendous. You just search on the net. He has done a lot of work in this space. So we now move to Manisha Sabu, Vice President Infosys, Head Infosys Foundation, for a welcome address. Over to you, Manisha.
Good afternoon. This is a privilege of Infosys Foundation to organize this program, especially because Infosys, the way the Infosys Foundation and Infosys legacy is about art, culture, and it's important that we support in taking our tradition forward. I would like to thank Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan for partnering with us and organizing such an extensive show. We have divided India in 5 regions, and from each region, every year, we pick up 1 state. This year, we have taken Assam, then Jammu Kashmir, we come to Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, and Kerala. And these states will change as we move forward. Last year, we had different 5 states. This is the 2nd edition. And of course, we have tried to plan for immersive experience. So beyond the performances and art and music, we also have planned for the regional food or the cuisine and fabric or the handicraft, and also some of the costumes. So there are multiple things that are planned, and I hope that audience enjoys it as much as we enjoyed planning this, and we went into detail and tried our best to set it up all together. Thank you, everybody, and wish you all the best.
Thank you, Manisha. I think under your able leadership, Kaladwani is going to have many more such vibrant editions. And definitely there are 30+ stalls here, so do check out. And now we request Srihari Ji, Trustee, Bharati Vidya Bhavan, to address us.
Namaskar. Because I'm here in the south, I suppose English is in order. But हम जहाँ से आए हैं, हमारे नागपुर के लोग यहाँ आए हैं, उन्हें देख के हमें बहुत खुशी हुई. मध्य प्रदेश के लोग आए हैं, उन्हें भी देख के बहुत खुशी हुई. भारतीय विद्या भवन और इन्फोसिस, ये 2 ऐसी संस्थाएं हैं जिन्होंने इकट्ठा आके ये प्रोग्राम बनाया है. देश के कोने कोने से युवाओं को यहाँ लाया गया है और उनके कला का प्रदर्शन हुआ है. ये हमें आज के तारीख में हमारे हौसला बढ़ाने के लिए काम में आता है. वी आर पासिंग थ्रू very unusual times, but it gives us satisfaction that institutions like the Infosys and the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan do not forget the root values, the foundational values that make up our country. We are what we are because of our diversity, and the maintenance of diversity is perhaps the only way to maintain Indian culture. अब जब हम ये ख्याल में लेते हैं, तब इस तरह के प्रोग्राम्स का महत्व हमारे ख्याल में आता है. हम बहुत खुश हैं कि आपने हमें इधर बुलाया और भवन के और इन्फोसिस के इनविटेशन पे देश के कोने कोने से लोग आए। पहली बार मेरे ख्याल से जम्मू एंड कश्मीर के लोग इतने नीचे तक आए हैं। हमें लगता है कि आसाम से इधर तक आना कोई आसान बात नहीं, कम से कम 3 दिन लगे होंगे आपको। These are difficult things to achieve, but they are done because of our common heritage. That's what I'm trying to tell you about. We are not a divided nation. We are one because we share the same human values, whether we come from the north, east, west or south. These are protected by Bhavan. These are promoted by Infosys, two of the giant institutions of our country. And for that, I am grateful to the Karnataka Bhavan, to the Bangalore Bhavan, which has always taken the initiative to participate in this fashion in such programs. फिर से एक बार आप सबका मैं धन्यवाद करता हूँ और ये 3 दिन आप पूरा यहाँ में आपका कला का प्रदर्शन करें, इस मौसम का एंजॉय करें और इसकी मेमोरीज लेके आपके अपने अपने देश वापस जाएं। ये कहते हुए मैं मेरे 2 शब्द समाप्त करता हूँ।
Thank you, sir. Thank you for recognizing the small things that matter, and thank you for inspiring us. So moving on, we have Kaladwani was conceptualized in 2025. The first edition was held in Chitrkala Parishad, which was a grand success last year. We now request the dignitaries on the stage to unveil the Kaladwani coffee table book.
Can we have some big round of applause? This is the moment, the most happening moment, where we have the Kaladwani coffee table book in our hands, the dignitaries' hands. Come on, we are in the heart of Bengaluru, which is Palace Grounds, and definitely we can make some more noise. Let's hear one more round of applause. Capture this moment, share it on Insta, share it on FB, share it on LinkedIn, wherever possible, with the hashtags Kaladwani, Infosys Foundation and Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. I would now like to request Shri Jagdish Lakhani, Executive Secretary and Director General, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Mumbai, to address the crowd, please.
Namaste, Bengaluru. The chief guest for the inaugural function, respected Dr. Sudarshan ji, member of the executive committee and trustee Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Anesab, chairman Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Bengaluru Kendra, Raghavan ji, director Suresh ji, Manisha ji Sabu, head Infosys Foundation and vice president Infosys, members of the Kendra committee of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, representatives from Infosys, and dear guests. Such a beautiful evening. I welcome you all for this wonderful inauguration. While we were entering an hour back, we were able to see the snippets of the various dance forms. And I think it was about a minute or a couple of minutes each. But the enthusiasm and the absolute wonderful passion with which these dance forms were being undertaken, I can only tell you the next 3 days are going to be absolutely thrilling, and I think it is most appropriate that everybody in Bangalore takes the opportunity to come here. As Sudarshan ji rightly put it, national integration at its best. And for that, it is essential that everybody comes here and encourages these artists. They may be all having different moves, different costumes, but there is a common spirit, celebration of life. And I think all of us should be here and encourage them and take this celebration even further. This partnership between Infosys Foundation and Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan is very unique. purely for the fact that there is no hidden agenda. The only common goal for both the institutions is promotion of Indian culture, which Anessa brightly put. And I think, I'm sure that in the last 20, 30 years, this partnership has blossomed wonderfully. And we've had multiple agreements and functions and projects in which Infosys has been of great assistance. I thank Hello. Yeah. I thank the Infosys Foundation, and I also, through this medium, urge Manisha ji that kindly continue supporting this endeavor. We look forward to having a much bigger integration on the cultural front with Infosys. Infosys obviously is one of the few companies in the country who has a vertical for promotion of culture within it. Unfortunately, majority of the companies don't. But this is a unique aspect of Infosys which needs to be widely appreciated. And I hope that this relationship blossoms even further and we have such programs more often and across the country. For all the artists who have come here, we have more than 200, 250 artists this time. Last time we had almost 800 artists. We welcome you all from across the country. And I also thank our Bangalore Kendra for organizing this event. It's not a joke. The amount of effort, the amount of planning which must have gone through in getting this together is unthinkable. So Suresh ji and team, we congratulate you for that. And I welcome you all once again. Kindly participate in large numbers. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I would now like to request Shri K.G. Raghavan, Chairman, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Bengaluru, to address the gathering.
ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲಿರುವ ಮಹನೀಯರೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರೆದಿರುವ ಕಲಾ ಆಸ್ತಿಕರೇ ಹಾಗೂ ಭಾರತೀಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭವನದ ಸದಸ್ಯರೇ ಹಾಗೂ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳೇ, this is a very unique program for more than one reason. As you all know, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan was started in 1938 by Dr. K.M. Munshi with the primary purpose of promoting, preserving, and propagating Bharatiya Vidya. And the name chosen itself has so much of meaning. Bharatiya Vidya is not limited to any particular region, language, culture, race, or religion. It is universal in character and transgresses the geographical boundaries of states. It is to promote that thinking and to serve the cause for which this mighty institution was established by a mighty stalwart that these programs have been undertaken. And from the point of view of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, it is a very fulfilling one. There's another reason why this program is very important. You all know that Infosys laid the foundation for corporate culture of Indian companies all across the world. Infosys is a leader in technology. Infosys has brought India into the commercial and industrial map of the world. Such an organization to be involved in an activity like promoting art is indeed unique. And ladies and gentlemen, Infosys ಅವರು ಈ ಕೆಲಸನ ಅವರ ಸ್ವಾರ್ಥಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. They are not organizing this program for any hidden benefit. Normally, commercial organizations ask the question, what is in it for me? But this program has been organized and Infosys has got involved in this program actively, not only by funding the entire program, but also participating in the physical organization of this program along with Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. And all that has been done for the sheer love of art and culture of this country. There's a third reason why this program is very important from the point of view of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan when I come back. Because this is the 60th year of the Bangalore Kendra of the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. And as part of the 60 years program, Kala Dwani 2 is a torchbearer. We are extremely grateful to Infosys for having partnered with us and trusted us to organize such a mega event. We assure Infosys that we are with them forever and look forward to many, many more such programs in the future to take forward the concept of enjoying diversity and not destroying the diversity of this country. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for, I think, beautifully describing the collaboration between Infosys Foundation and Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. And definitely it deserves another round of applause for the 60th anniversary. And Kala Dwani is evident in front of you for this collaboration. And we now request Srimati Nagalakshmi ma'am, Joint Director BVB, Bengaluru, to present a word of thanks.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, and my dear Rasikas, I consider it a privilege to present the vote of thanks for this inaugural evening of Kala Dwani, a cultural initiative jointly organized by the Infosys Foundation and Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. As the formal proceedings of this inauguration comes to a graceful close, it is only right that we pause for a moment to acknowledge the many hearts and hands that have made this evening possible, and to offer our gratitude with the same sincerity with which our artists offer their arts. Many of you will recall that last year Kala Dwani brought together folk and tribal artists from Punjab, Rajasthan, Orissa, West Bengal, and Karnataka. Over 600 artists turned 3 days, 24th, 25th, and 26th January 2025, into a vibrant tapestry of sound, color, and movement, an experience that remains fresh in our collective memories. This year, Kala Dwani carries the journey forward, presenting folk and tribal artists from Jammu and Kashmir, Assam, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, and Kerala, featuring 324 artists, each one a bearer of an artistic tradition handed down through generations, who bring their lived heritage into this month. On behalf of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, I extend our deepest gratitude to the Infosys Foundation and its trustee, Sri Sunil Kumar Dhareshwar, whose generous and sustained support has enabled Kala Dwani to take such a meaningful form. We are especially honored that Dr. H. Sudarshan graciously consented to be our chief guest and inaugurate this festival. His life and work among tribal community make him a most apt person to open this celebration of folk and tribal arts. Sir, we are truly grateful for your esteemed presence and blessings. Thank you. The association between Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan and Infosys Foundation, nurtured over more than 25 years and strongly supported by the Bhavan headquarters in Mumbai, stands as a model of long-term cultural collaboration. On this occasion, we are privileged by the presence of Bhavan's trustee, Sri Hari Ji Anei. Thank you. The Executive Secretary, Shri Jagadish Lakhani. We thank them sincerely for their guidance, encouragement, and for their continued faith in the work of the Bhavans Bangalore Kendra. Our chairman, Shri K.G. Raghavan, has as always shown his deep commitment to the Bhavans cultural mission. Having just returned from the United States, he planned his travel so that he could be with us this evening. We offer him our warm and respectful thanks. Thank you. We also place on record our appreciation to Srimati Manisha Sabu, Vice President, Infosys Foundation, and her dedicated team, whose quiet involvement in every aspect of planning and coordination has been integral to this program. On behalf of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, I thank each one of them. Within the Bhavan, we gratefully acknowledge the effort of our colleagues, Sri Bijay Parija, who coordinated with the folk and tribal artist, and Sri Praveen D. Rao, who coordinated with the celebrity artist. Their tireless work behind the scene has helped weave together the many strands that you see represented on this munch. Above all, we bow to the artists associated with Kala Dwani. Their presence, their journeys, their performances give this initiative its true meaning. Through their songs, dances, and traditions, they remind us that culture lives not only in archives and documentation, but in living present, practice, shared space, and attentive listening. With these words, with full-handed, I thank each one of you present here this evening for your participation and encouragement, and I look forward to your continued support as Kala Dwani unfolds. Thank you.
Thank you, Nagalakshmi ma'am. And we now request all the dignitaries, thank you so much for being with us, for all your valuable words and the inspiration. Your words echoed the Indian art and culture, a true spirit of Kala Dwani. Let's give them a big round of applause as they occupy the front row seats to sit back and relax. So maybe we can. Yes, yes.
Now let's move on towards the much awaited cultural showcase of art forms from various regions across India. Kala Dwani literally means the voice of art. Is not just a showcase of performances, but a journey through the rich diversity of Indian dance forms, each one telling a story, each one echoing the heartbeat of our culture.
Today, through graceful movements, powerful footwork, and mesmerizing expressions, our performers will take you through classical elegance, folk vibrance, and contemporary flair, all woven beautifully into the artistic tapestry. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and let the spirit of dance fill this evening. with energy, color, and joy. To begin this spectacular celebration of Kaladwani, we present to you our very first performance.